The market relatively flat, but again, losses, major losses yesterday of 139 basis points, and we're still seeing the closing figures around 22,993 points. What do you make of this?
Hello. Yeah, it's been a free fall, 6 months lowest of the index we've had. It's basically because it's coming to year end, and then elections are approaching, and then you have some investors probably interested in politics going to sell down a little bit of their portfolios to fund whatever of their ambitions. Another point to note is that it's almost the end of the third quarter. People would like to take their spreads and margins and then wait for results to come in for third quarter, and then by the time these results come in, you would have like a window of investment of new opportunities and have a direction of how it's going on different sectors that are quoted in the stock exchange. I think that after results come out for third quarter, prices will pick up.
All right. Let's talk about the fixed income market. How's the market trading ahead of the monthly federal government bonds auction?
Yeah, the market is quite active. It's been more active than we've had. Activity has shifted from the long end of the market to the short end of the market, basically because there's a higher demand for customer sales that pension funds and other financial institutions outside of the bank. This is because the yields on the short end of the market now ranges between 7.5% and about 9.5%, not very far from the yields of the longest maturities that we trade in this country. They're quite attractive, and then some regulatory stipulations have been put in place to ensure that PFAs do more on the short end, and then whatever instruments they have on the long end of the market are benchmarked to inflation. Inflation in Nigeria right now is about 13.1%. The longest maturities that we have are about 11.8, and they are yet to get to this margin of about 13.1. So maybe when it gets there, the activities will tend towards that part again.
As you talk us through the bond yields on the curve, there is a sense that the market generally responds and takes its cue from the auction results. So in terms of your expectations, how do you think the market will perform?
Yeah, next week we'll have the monthly auctions. We expect banks and other PDMMs to go in not bullishly but bearishly, that is anticipating higher yields. The volume to be issued will be 120 billion in Naira and then $80 million equivalent. On the short end of the market, that's 3-5 years bonds that will be issued. We will see slight up in the yields. And then on the long end, we expect banks and other PDMFs to do more in terms of the volume to be ordered for, because some banks or institutions may have gone short on their positions already, and then we'll be looking to cover. And then yields at the auction will probably tend between 12 and 12.5. They're currently trading at 11.8 already in the secondary market. And so when auction results come out, we expect the market, that's the secondary market, to take its cue normally from the auction results.
Bankole, talk to us about the interbank market and what the trend will be this week. What can we expect from federal allocations going forward?
Okay, federal allocations will come in next week. They've come in at a steady volume of about between 350 to 500 billion, broken into pieces of federal allocation proper, personnel overheads, and other fundings that may come in. We have sometimes agriculture and power sector funds that come in also. When they come in, they would actually help fund next week's auction on the bonds side. There will be weekly auctions for CBN foreign exchange, so it won't cause or increase or affect inflation as it's been, really. So as this money is coming, they have major outlets in bond auctions and FX wholesale sales at the central bank.